Yeah.
AC.
That's me.
Air conditioning.
Welcome back everyone. Hope you had an absolutely amazing week. I have had an amazing week. I went down and picked up my new motorhome. As you can see, I'm currently standing in it. If you didn't know, if you're new to the channel, last year I kind of worked with Sunlight Motorhomes from Germany. They sent me a motorhome for 3-4 months and just kind of let me at it, see what I could come up with, see what I did. And they really liked what I did last year and have made me a full factory member of their motorhome team. I never ever thought I would have a motorhome sponsor, not in a million years. So to be stood in my own motorhome is absolutely, it is just insane. I will give you a full tour soon because some of the bits like the bed area here is different from the last one I had, and there's a few bits and bobs which, yeah, have changed. But in the meantime, Dave Mack is here. He's going to help me out getting all the decals, all the vinyl sorted. We're going to get my logos plastered all over the side and just get this thing looking good and getting my name advertised so people know exactly whose motorhome this is. Okay, we attempted to get some vinyls printed, but I didn't have good enough quality images, unfortunately, so I've sent some emergency emails off to people to try and get some Illustrator files and get those, yeah, good enough quality that we can print them off pretty big. While we're waiting for the emails to come in, we're trying to fix a reversing camera. Now, Dave was dreading this job. I kind of sprung it on him. It's just a pain in the ass having to thread a cable all the way from one end to the other, especially when you got, you know, all these things are in the way. Normally you kind of just, you could run it in a van on the inside. So we have attempted to run it on the outside. So we found a battery, we've run the cable up through the top, down the side beam, we've run the cables underneath the trim into the battery area, and now they're going from the battery area underneath, and I get to do that job.
Yep, the best job.
Cool. Well, we've got the underside of the vehicle, plenty of places to zip tie cables to, and just try and get it down all the way to the back of the vehicle. So yeah, let's do that. Well, that took way longer than I expected. Probably as long as Dave expected. He did not look forward to doing this job, so huge thanks to him. He's just nipped off to the shops, but we have our reversing camera fitted. Now ignore, there's a bit of cabling which is a little bit on the messy side. I didn't want to drill into the back of this because technically, you know, it's not my motorhome. But yeah, I now have a reversing camera. Not only can I see the corners, I can also see my bikes and I can see cars behind me, so that thing is going to be a lifesaver. Alright there, Davey.
Hey up, Pally.
Good work on the old reversing camera, like.
Team effort.
Okay, so now I'm in the office of Dave, and we are about to do some vinyling, or attempting to. Dave's doing some mock-up work, which is actually pretty cool. So we're deciding where to put my logo, and then we've already done a mock-up of like social media tags and stuff. So yeah, now we're just waiting for a sponsor to come back with a high-res image and we can get done. Yeah, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I think that'll be sick.
Car's still looking a little bit sparse, but I think it'd be pretty easy just to go nuts and add too much stuff there and kind of
clutter it.
Yeah,
especially when you don't have the room.
Yeah.
What about the back?
I think a big circle logo on the back would be good.
I wish we start with the back on there.
Yeah, something, a nice big circle logo in there.
Yeah.
At first I was thinking quite a big one, but actually if it was maybe centered within that bit of the bike rack, it might look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's really cool.
I think that'd be diddly-dee.
Diddly-dee.
We're in business. Right, well, while that is printing off my logos, I need to rip off the plastic off my mattresses and prepare the interior for my stuff. So that's what's next. When I had my last motorhome, I had a lot of stuff which I've had in storage, and most of it is in this box. So I need to get this box out, go through it, organize it, get it put back in. I actually can't remember what I've got in here. All I know is I have kitchen stuff, bedding stuff, and other than that, it's going to be a surprise. Let's see. Oh my god, I hope this stuff... Not smelling too bad actually. Right, lots of pots and pans, need these. In you go. I remember my kettle. Need you, you're gonna come in very handy. Need lots of brews making in here. Oven gloves, dishcloths, all very exciting. My psychedelic sheets. I've missed these are awesome. Pillows and sheets, need those. Oh, that's where my penny board went. I wondered where that was. Let's risk it for a biscuit. Definitely need that. Now this one is important. This is my cat pillow from my girlfriend's mum, and that lives there. Unboxing has got to be put on hold for a minute. Dave has given me the job of getting the cleaning products out and making sure the van is nice and clean for the decals. Yeah, it's not all glamour. That's it, Davey. Aye, if you squeeze all the air bubbles out, it makes it look better.
Just for you, Ali.
Now that's satisfying.
Oh. Careful. Oh.
Hey, looks good. Sweet. The first vinyls are on. Oh, that's the one. That's the money shot right there.
Yeah.
Go on, let's get that slapped on up there.
Where do they go in here?
Is that legal?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Dave, stop messing around.
Sorry, Ali.
It's a bit crooked.
Is it?
Nice. Oh, that looks so good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so clean. Yeah, I like that.
Clean.
Good work. Yeah.
AC.
That's me.
Air conditioning.
Okay, so as things go, this took way longer than I was expecting. As you can see, it is dark now. Dave has done an amazing job with cutting out the vinyls. We are a few short. We're just waiting for a couple of emails from sponsors just to get the high-res images so we can cut those out properly, get those added to the van. So I need to come back and get those done. But tomorrow I will carry on unpacking all my stuff, getting the inside all finished, and I'll give you guys a tour, show you guys the garage area because that's changed and stuff like that. So yeah, see you then. It's now the next day and I've just spent the last few hours unpacking that massive box that I've got and just getting the motorhome a little bit more livable. I figured unpacking and repacking probably isn't the most exciting stuff, so skip that bit and let's just go straight into the tour of the motorhome. I think a bit like my last one, I'm going to start on the outside and then come back inside, so let's go through the door. Last year I had the T69L version. This is the T68. Now it is different, but it is actually the same length as last time. This is the biggest low profile that they do, and yeah, it is pretty lengthy. Now it is based on a Fiat Ducato, so it's a Fiat chassis and then it's coach built with the motorhome on top. Hope you guys can hear me, it's pretty windy. This is the 2.3 diesel, and it's actually been a little bit upgraded from last time. Last time it had 130 horsepower. This one's got 150, and more is always better. Now the branding is looking awesome in the daylight today. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get all the sponsor details on there. That's what this space is going to be. So keep an eye out. We've got 2 names that are going to go on there. If you are a bike company, you want to get in touch with getting a name on there, you know where I am. At the back, we have a 3-bike bike rack from Thule, and this is a slightly different one from what I had last year. Last time we didn't have these straps to secure the wheels, so that's a nice wee upgrade. And yeah, very secure. This wind. So yeah, that's a pretty sweet bike rack. I like to add a couple of hip locks, zip tie locks, just to add a little bit more security. Now on this side we have the full length awning. That is such a nice thing. I would actually have it out today, but it's a little bit too windy, which is pretty annoying. But it's the same as I had last time, and it's huge, absolutely huge. So that is really cool. On a sunny day down at Lowdhams Classics, I'm going to have that thing out, and it's going to be awesome. Now one change from the T69L that I had last time is we've got the gas bottles on the driver's side this time. Now that means a lot more space in the garage. And speaking of the garage, this is one thing that the T68 has an advantage over the T69L. A way bigger garage. Not only is the door itself bigger, but inside, hopefully that'll brighten up a bit, I can actually fit my enduro bike in here with the wheels on and still loads of space with the handlebars. But like I mentioned, because the gas bottles are on the outside, that means that at the back here, on my last one, there was a great big box that stuck out for the gas bottles, whereas now the whole thing is just completely big and empty, so you can fit just so much stuff in there. Another upgrade from the T69L is we've got cubby holes. So this is actually a great little cubby hole here. I can fit my helmets in there, pads, gloves, anything I want. I've got cubby holes down here for tool bags. I've got locks in there, and I've got another cubby hole down there which I've got just camping accessories and stuff in. I do want to kit this thing out a little bit more. I've got the pump here which actually held on with Velcro, which is pretty sweet, nice and easy to get that on and off. I'd quite like to have some little pouches there that I can just, you know, slot some tools in, inner tubes, whatever I want. So keep an eye out for that. I will change that at some point in the future. But to secure my bikes, you know, just a few bungee cords. We've got these little doofers which slide all the way up and down there, so you can put those wherever you want. And yeah, I've got this bike fastened on. That's not going anywhere. One cool thing as well is the lip down at the bottom has been reduced to the minimum, so you don't actually have to lift stuff up and over the in. Stuff will pretty much just go straight in, easy peasy. So that's the outside for you. Let's go back inside. And like last time, one of the coolest features that I absolutely love are these steps. I just love it. Where do we start in here? I'm going to start up front. So this is pretty much the same setup I had last time. One key difference is the gear stick. This is an automatic, and is actually the first automatic I've ever had for any long period of time, and it is weird. You just pop that down and go, and your feet don't have to do anything. You just press that pedal and it does stuff. It's witchcraft. One thing that I haven't used yet, but if I have an iPad I probably would, we've got a little holder here, so you can put your iPad in there, and I don't know, use that for sat nav, whatever you want. And you've got a little clipboard up there, you know, if you want to hold any paperwork. So aye, that's pretty cool. Over on this side we have a little cubby hole here, and this actually has a little vent in there, so if you want to have the air conditioning on, it'll blow really cold air into that, so you can have your drinks cooled as you drive. Nice. Now this is one thing I've added myself. I absolutely love these things. It's a phone holder and wireless charger, so you literally just get in your vehicle, pop your phone on there, hold your phone, charges it at exactly the same time. No wires, no mess. I love these things. I have them in every vehicle I get. If you don't have one, go get one. There's a few different like versions, brands, but literally I love these things. Speaking of things I love this guy. This is the reversing camera, or just general rear view camera that Dave fitted yesterday. It's got 2 cameras on it. This one is acting just like a rear view camera. It's police. It's acting like a rear view mirror, so anything going on behind, cars, whatever, I can see what's going on just like a normal mirror. And if I want to help with parking, press that, and we've got a better view. It shows me where the sides of my vehicle are, how close I am to stuff, and I can keep an eye on my bikes, which is awesome, because previously I had no idea if my bikes had been nicked or not, so now I can just find out with a click of a button. Oh, and it also comes with a remote control, which is sweet, so I can at any point in the vehicle, if I'm sat back there, I can just press the remote control, have a quick glance. Are my bikes still there? Yes, they are. Sweet. You can probably tell by the amount of effort that we took fitting this yesterday that this isn't a standard item. This is actually supplied by Lowdhams, who import and distribute Sunlight, and they kindly gave me this, so thanks to them. Sunlight do offer upgrades on their motorhomes where you can have a built-in sat-nav and rear view camera, so if you want a standard equipment, reversing camera, you can get that. The seats are pretty much, I think they're exactly the same as last time, so we've got fabric and leather. Pretty classy, and both the front seats are captain seats, so you pull a lever. I wonder if I can do this one-handed. I can. Pull the lever, spin the chairs around, and you've got a way bigger seating area for the back, which is sweet. Now, like my T69L model I had last year, this thing has cruise control, which is awesome. So going to events, going down the motorway, flip that on, all you have to do is look and steer, and I can get used to that. Okay, coming back the way a little bit, this kind of general seating area is the same as last time. So we've got the main table, and once you turn the chairs around, this is quite a big, nice seating area. Now this table itself has a little thing under here, so you can move that around wherever you want. And it also has another little thing here, so you can adjust the height so that thing can go up and down. And speaking of going up and down, this, now I don't think my last one had this, but this, let me take those off there, this has a slide out bed there, so in an emergency you can put the table down, slide that out, the cushions go back on, and you have an emergency bed. And like last time, we've got lots of storage, lots of cubby holes to put all my kind of just random stuff in. Same on this side. Yeah, just plenty of storage. And they've got nice soft close cupboard doors. Nice. And speaking of storage, plenty of storage up above the driver's area as well. When you go to bed, you got curtains. They're just nice and easy. Slip around the front. Got a bit of Velcro, and yeah, could do that one-handed. Bit of privacy. Now, one cool thing they've added is this light bar here. We didn't have that last time. Flip the switch, and that is actually really sweet. I like that. That is a nice bit of ambient lighting when it's dark. You switch that on, a bit of nice mood lighting going on. Kitchen wise, this is the same as last time, so we have a 3-burner gas hob and a nice sink, plenty of running water. Diddly dee. Do all your washing quite nicely in there, as I did plenty of times last year. Underneath we have a full oven and grill, which, yep, used plenty of times, really handy. And on this side we have a freezer and full-size fridge, which I'm yet to kit out. Got the essential Red Bull in there, but yeah, need to kit that thing out. But hi, so good having just a full-size fridge. You can fit so much in there. Now, one change from my last one is I had storage up here before, whereas now I've got my controls, which is actually a really more convenient place to have them. Previously they were down near the floor at the bed at the back of the van, but above this I did not have last time. Got myself a TV. Haha. That thing is awesome. Now this thing is actually a satellite TV, and if I press the button up here, the satellite goes up. That will hopefully add some entertainment when I'm away and don't have any Wi-Fi or whatever. Hopefully I'll have some signal and I will have some entertainment. Plus it's got cable hookup, so if I want to watch a DVD or something on my laptop, I can hook it up. It's got USB, so I can get a USB stick and watch stuff on there. So that'll be a nice little addition, so sweet. Okay, so we've done the TV. Now one thing here, which is the same as last time, is the bed above the seating area. So just flip that, pull it down one-handed, and you have a full double bed setup. Now you'll see in a minute, this van has a bed setup in the back. I don't know which one I'm going to choose as my main one. At the minute I've put all my sheets on this one, but I may not have this as my main one, but we'll see, we'll see. Okay, so I think that's pretty much the front area done. We've got all the storage, we've got the driver's area, we've got the eating area, we've got the upstairs bed. Time to take this into the back end. Now, this is where it starts to get quite a bit different from the T69L that I had. And the main thing is, rather than having a double bed in the middle, we've just got two single beds, and this bit in the middle here pulls out. You get that one, pop that in there, and you have just a huge, great big sleeping area. So this is actually going to be really great. So when I'm away and I'm with photographers, they don't want to share a double bed, so I can have a photographer on this side, a filmographer on that side. I can have the double bed. If I need to sleep even more people, I've got the emergency bed that pulls out there, so loads of options to sleep loads of people. So yeah, that's actually really cool. Excuse my grubby footprints I've just put on there from getting out of that hatch to film the satellite dish. But like last time, still got plenty of storage up in the back here for all my clothes and junk. And because these beds extend out so far, I've actually got masses of storage underneath here. Like, you could actually go and hide in there. And then much the same on this side as well, just yeah, masses of space. One thing I failed to mention is got the ladder, which allows you to get up to the upstairs bed. Normally they're just kept underneath these mattresses, but I've actually gone and added Velcro to this door, so you can just, you know, pull that on and off, keeps it out of the way. And yeah, I prefer having it there rather than sticking it under the mattresses. You know, there might be someone sleeping or whatever. Now in here is the bathroom. There's me. And yeah, this is pretty much exactly the same setup as last time. So you got your sink, you got your toilet, more storage for your toiletries and stuff. And yeah, I've used this many times last year, and yeah, it's perfectly fine. It's a nice little toilet room. And then on this side is my cardboard cutout, which is just the weirdest thing in the world. Now, Sunlight made a cardboard cutout of me last year for one of the shows down in the Birmingham NEC, and I asked if I could keep it. I've no idea what I'm going to do with it, but yeah, they put it into storage for me, and I've gone and picked it up. So any ideas what I should do with it? So on this side is the shower. Now this is exactly the same shower we had last time. Just pull that out the floor, and yeah, you got a really nice shower. I used this so many times last year after entering enduros, it's getting muddy, and this thing is pretty much one of the main things I love having a motorhome for. If you're mountain biking and you're away somewhere, you want to get clean and fresh, so having a motorhome where you can do that, you don't need a hotel room, you've got absolute freedom. And yeah, these things so good, and the water gets so warm and brilliant, just brilliant. So there you go everyone, that is my new motorhome, the T68, and yeah, it is awesome. The main thing I love about having a motorhome is just the freedom. So when you're away, you don't have to worry about getting a hotel. You can just go until it gets dark, just find a lay-by to pull in and cook, eat, clean, sleep. Yeah, it is just so much freedom. Now, I know motorhomes aren't cheap. Sunlight are kind of more of a budget brand, so if you are looking to get a motorhome, please give them a chance. They're a cool company, they've supported me, so yeah. I know this video in general is kind of a bit of an advert, but a lot of people do have interest in what people use to get to events and stuff, and as part of being a sponsored rider, it is my job to advertise. So yeah, if you are interested in getting a motorhome, yeah, do consider Sunlight. They are a cool company, they support me, and if you like that fact, then yeah, support them as well. If you see me driving about in this thing, give me a toot, give me a thumbs up, let me know you've seen me, tag me online, whatever. I'd love to know just who sees me out and about in this thing. There's probably loads of things I've forgotten to tell you about this thing, but yeah, this is probably a long enough video just showing a motorhome as it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will get out on the bike for the next video. It's just not happened this week. I've been busy with this thing. Yeah, lots of things have happened that just meant I couldn't ride. But next time I will get out on the bikes. Got some mountain bike forks to test. I've got the new upgraded versions of the Motion E18 linkage fork. So I'm going to do a head-to-head against my old forks, see which one's better. So keep an eye out for that one. Potentially I might be doing another trials competition, so that'd be really cool. And yeah, now that I've got this thing up and running, I can get out and get to some new places. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more, as always, go check out my Patreon. I'd love to see you there. It helps support the channel, so it's all good. And yeah, hope you guys manage to get riding your bikes, and I'll see you next week. So take care everyone, see you later.